Protests over the deputy-involved shooting that killed Andrew Brown continue for a 12th straight day. As our John Dowding reports, members of the community came out to demand justice and show respect a day before Andrew Brown's funeral.
It's quiet now here in this parking lot after a 12th day of protests here in Elizabeth City. And as Andrew Brown's family prepares to say their final goodbyes tomorrow, the community focuses their conversations on what they say are necessary changes needed from lawmakers. As the public gets to say their final goodbyes to Andrew Brown Jr., a march and rally Sunday continued calls to release the full body camera video of his death.
Release the tape! Release the tape!
Those close to his family say the calls from the community are something they're happy to see.
I think they're encouraged by the consistency that they've been seeing coming out of the community. And I believe the community will continue to do things that will be sustainable for them and continue to embrace and support them moving forward.
Earlier this week, a judge denied a request filed by a coalition of media organizations, including Wavy TV 10, to release body camera video of Brown's death. Organizers of Sunday's rally say they're opening a local community activism chapter to continue to seek justice and full transparency for the family.
We're building community around Andrew Brown's death because what happens here in Pasquotank is happening all over.
Even though Brown will be laid to rest tomorrow, faith and community leaders say they will not rest until state and federal lawmakers pass sweeping criminal justice reforms, including the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act.
We want to see the appropriate legislation be passed into law to ensure that these kinds of grievances never happen again to another family.
We're going to keep applying pressure from all sides, from activism to policy shaping, to make sure that there's some change in this county and throughout North Carolina.
The family will have a private funeral tomorrow, presided by Reverend Al Sharpton.
And that was John Dowding reporting. People from across the state are headed to Elizabeth City to join in on the protests in Greensboro. People gathered early this morning to board a bus to make the 3.5-hour drive. Many of the people in that group are part of Justice for the Next Generation, an organization led by activist Reverend Greg Drumbright.
According to the Pasquotank County Sheriff, deputies were attempting to serve Andrew Brown with a warrant the morning he was shot. Deputies shot him while he was in his car. The district attorney says the 42-year-old drove toward deputies and his car made contact with them. But an attorney for his family says the video she saw shows Brown backing up and not endangering deputies. An autopsy ordered by the family reveals Brown was shot 4 times in the arm and once in the back of the head.